So I went to the doctor today for an ultrasound and a blood check, and everything looks good with my blood work, but my eggs are not developing the way that they want them to. So we are going to continue on the medicine for longer than we expected. I should have been doing my trigger shot on Monday of the 18th, and it looks like I'm going to be going through that day to Wednesday doing my medicine. This kind of happened last time where my body took a little while to respond to the medicine, and we're assuming that it's the same thing over again, where I go in for my first ultrasound after I start my stimulation and we don't really see anything, and the next time we go, it's like everything pops up. So hopefully we get the same result. But again, we're doing the medication a little bit longer. We also this time upped my medicine. So we're hoping that that will help with the number of eggs that we get out of this transfer. I'm trying to really stay positive with this. But when a doctor comes in and says, well, you're not really responding, and we just kind of have to wait. It's kind of not devastating, but like heartbreaking that you really don't know what's happening until you go in and get this ultrasound. But again, this happened last time, so hopefully it's not all bad news and it'll turn out fine, and my body just takes a few more extra days than the normal person to respond to the medicine. I also had to order more medicine, which kind of sucks, but you know, what can you do? And he just said, keep doing what we're doing, and he'll see me on Wednesday, the 20th. So I'm sorry, every time I look up, I'm looking at my calendar. So hopefully, when we go in on Wednesday, there'll be a bunch popping up, and then we'll have our retrieval soon after that. I think I'm gonna make a video on why we have to do this. I feel like I've been getting a lot of questions as to like what the background is and why we are going through IVF when I have my son that we just got pregnant with naturally. But I'll see if, I don't know, I think if I get a few more people asking me like what happens and I get tired of repeating myself, I'll just make a video and let y'all know what happened to cause me to have to go through IVF this time. I mean, we knew a couple weeks after I had Trip, my son, that we were gonna have to do IVF if we want to have babies again, so it wasn't a big shock. I had a full year before we were even allowed to try, so I kind of processed it, got angry, mad, sad, felt it all, but I knew I couldn't do anything for a year anyway, so I kind of just got through it, and it wasn't a big shock to me when we started, and I wasn't really upset, and I think that also helps me with staying positive through all this, knowing that there's zero way that I could get pregnant on my own, and it's not my fault. It's not my I mean, I guess it's considered my body's fault, but you have to stay positive is what I've seen, and through all the other videos and things I've seen is when you stay positive, you get positive outcomes, and we're just trying to stay in a place of positive right now. But if you want me to make that video, just let me know. I'll make it. If you don't, you can tell me you don't need to hear it, because you probably heard it if you don't want to hear it again. And if you have any questions, just give me a call, give me a text, make a comment on here, I don't care. Just let me know and I'll address it. Y'all have a good night.